Good morning, students. This is Malishwari. I hope all are fine. Okay, students. As of now, we discuss up to the Q data structure. Okay, so in this session, we are going to discuss about the tree data structure. Okay, so in this session, tree definition, and then what are the properties of the tree, and then the terminology we have to use in the tree data structure. These things we are going to discuss in this session. Okay, students. Then we'll start. Okay, we'll see the definitions of the tree. Okay, first we'll see the definitions of the tree. So we have this definition. We'll see one by one. So there is first one. Tree is a non-linear data structure in which organizes data in a hierarchical structure, and this is a recursive fashion. Okay, so first we'll see non-linear data structure. Before that one, data structure. So what is a data structure? A data organized in order. Okay, the data which is organized in a format, so that we have to call as a data structure. Okay, so how many types we have to classify the data? Yes, we have to classify the data in two types. So that is a linear data structure and non-linear data structure. So what is a linear data structure? Okay, the in which the data is organized in a linear format. Okay, linear format means one element is connected to with previous and it is connected with the after. Okay, so that like in linear manner, one after the other. So that is a linear data structure. Linear data structure. On the other hand, what is a non-linear data structure? The data is not in a linear fashion. Okay, so here the one element can be connected with the different elements, number of elements. Okay, so that is a non-linear data structure. So now here we are calling tree is a non-linear data structure which organizes data in a hierarchical manner. See here this one. So here C is a, in this we have to call this as a nodes. So C is connected to A like this. Okay, that is a linear this is a non-linear fashion. Okay, so this one how we are connected, it's a like hierarchical. C D E is connected to C is connected to A. So like this is a hierarchical manner. Okay, so that one first definition. And then this is a recursive definition also. See, again each one is like a tree. Okay, so this is a full tree. Again it is looking like a one tree, recursive fashion. Okay, recursive fashion. So this is the first definition. Next, a tree is connected graph without any circuits. Okay, so if you want to call a graph as a tree, so here see, a tree is a connected graph. So here in this, each node is connected with some other nodes. Okay, no other like nodes is different. So all nodes, okay, whatever the all nodes, it is connected with the other nodes. So it's a connected graph without any circuits. Okay, here only one pair. Okay, see here only one line, one edges exist between the two vertices. So here no circuit. So check this one. So here see, this is connected but it is in a circular manner, so we are not calling this as a tree. This is only tree. So tree is a connected graph without any circuits. Okay, next, if in a graph there is one and only one path between every pair of vertices, then the graph is called as a tree. Okay, then the graph is called as a tree. So here in a graph, so this is a graph, take this one. So if one and only one path between every pair of vertices, see this pair, one path exists between this one path exists. See, between this C and E, one path. Okay, like this. For from C to E, only one path. So but for D, two path exists. Okay, two path exists. So we are not calling this as a graph. Sorry, we are not calling as a tree. So check this one. For B, only one path exists. For C, one path means this. Okay, so incoming edge. Okay, only one. Okay, so that is a in a graph there is only one path between every pair of vertices, then we have to call that as a tree. Okay, clear? This is an example. Now we'll see the properties of the tree. Okay, what are the important properties of the tree? First, there is one and only one path between every pair of vertices in a tree. Only one and only pair. Okay, one and only one pair between every pair of vertices. It is the first property, important property of the tree. Next, a tree with n vertices has exactly n minus 1 edges. Okay, a tree with n vertices has exactly n minus 1 vertices. Suppose I have a nodes like 10. Okay, 10 vertices are there. Then how many edges should be there? N minus 1 means 9. Okay, 9 edges. Okay, 9 edges should be there. See here, check this, take this example only. Okay, see here how many vertices exist. 1 2 3 4 5. 5 vertices are there. Then how many edges should be there? 4 edges should be there. Count. 1 2 3 4. 4 edges only, no? So this one only. Okay, a tree with n vertices has exactly n minus 1 edges. Sorry, edges. Okay, next, a graph is a tree if and only if it is minimally connected. Minimally, when it will connected? Okay, so if n vertices are there, how like it connected with n minus 1 edges only it connected. So when we have to call a graph as a tree, if and only if it is connected with the minimal connected, so that time we have to call graph as a tree. So this is a third property of the tree. Next, any connected graph with n vertices, n minus 1 edges is a tree. Indirectly, this is a reverse point. That's all. If any graph connected with n vertices and n minus 1 edges, we have to call that graph as a tree. Okay, so this is the 4 points of the tree. Okay, so this is a definition and these are the 4 points of the tree. Okay students, now we'll see the tree terminology. Okay, these are the tree terminology. Okay, so the first one is a, whenever we are using the tree data structure, we have to use this terminology. We'll see one by one. Okay, first, what is a root? Okay, the first node from where the tree originates is called as a root node. Okay, the first node from where the tree originates is called as a root. See here, so this one, so this one. Okay, this is a tree. Okay, this is a tree. So this is a first node. We have to call this as a root. Okay, we have to. In any tree there must be only one root node. We can never have multiple root nodes in a tree data structure. Okay, in a tree data structure only one root node only exists, not multiple root nodes. Okay, so this. Next, what is the edge? Okay, what is the edge? Okay, what is the edge? The connecting link between any two nodes is called as a edge. Okay, a connecting link between, a connecting link. So here B is vertices, A is a node, like sorry, B is a node and A is a node. So here we have to call this connected link. Okay, connected link between any two nodes, we have to call that as a edge. Okay, see, this is one edge, this is one edge. So here these two are connected by using this one, so this we are calling as a edge. So this is the edge, this is the edge, this is a, okay, that is the edge. So what is the edge? A connection link between any two nodes is called as a edge. Okay, in like if n nodes are there, then how many number of edges should be there? There should be exactly n minus 1 number of edges. Okay, in a tree with n number of nodes, there are exactly n minus number of edges. Okay, so this one. Next, what is a parent node? Okay, what is a parent node? A node which has a branch from, okay, the node which has a branch from it to any other node is called as a parent node. Okay, in other words, the node which has one or more children is called as a parent node. Okay, see here, so this one, So here, to which one we have to call as a parent? The node which has a branch, okay, which has a branch from it to any other node, from it to any other node, okay, we have to call as a parent node. Or a node which has one or more children, okay, a node which has one or more children, we have to call that as a parent node. So here A is the parent of B and C, and B is the parent of D, E, F, okay, and C is the parent of G, comma H. So these are the parent nodes, okay. A node which has one or more children, okay, this G also parent of K, only one, okay. So one or more, okay, one or more children, so we have to call that as a parent node. So here we are not calling F as a parent. Why? Because here no child node, so F is not a parent node. So here I, J, K, H are also not parent node, okay. Here we have to call only this A, C, G, E, these are sorry, not F, not F, okay, not F. These are the parent nodes. So what is a parent node? A node which has one or more children, we have to call that as a parent node, okay. In a tree, the parent node can have any number of child nodes. So this is one of the property of the parent node. So a parent node can have any number of child nodes, okay, any number of child nodes. That is a parent node. So next one, what is a child node? Okay, what is a child node? The node which is descendant of some node is called as the child node, okay. A node which is descendant as a some node, we have to call child node. Ascendant means this up from H to C, descendant means C to H, okay. A node which is a descendant of some node is called as a child node, okay. All the nodes except the root node are the child nodes only, okay. All the nodes except the root, okay. Root we have to call all the child nodes only. Why? Because B is the child of A, C is the child of A, D is the child of E is the child of E, F is the child of E, I is the child of E, J is the child of, okay, E, and then K is the child of, okay. Except this root node, all are the child nodes of some other nodes, okay. So next one, what is a sibling? Okay. What is the siblings? The nodes which belong to same parent are called as a siblings, okay. The nodes which are belongs to same parent. So this here D, E belongs to parent B. So we have to call this D, E, F are the siblings. Now we can call this B and C also siblings only. B and C also siblings. Why? Because the parent of B and C is A only. So B and C are the siblings. D, E, F are the siblings, and G, H also the siblings. Okay, sorry, G and H siblings of siblings. Okay, no, K is not sibling. Okay, these are the siblings. Okay, next, what is a degree? Okay, what is a degree? Okay, so what is a degree? Degree of a node is a total number of children that node. Okay, total what is the degree of a node? The total number of children of that node. So how many children it has, we have to call that number as a degree of that node. Okay, see here, what is the degree of this root node? What is the degree of this one? First, what we have to do, the number of children is for this B, how many children are there? D, E, F. So the degree of this node we have to how much? 3. So here C, so what is the degree of C? It has only 2 child nodes, so the degree is 2. Okay, the degree is 2. And then see here, it has 2 childs, so the degree of E is 2. Okay, so that's one. See, the degree of node A is 2. The degree of A is 2 only. So it has only 2 children, no? So the degree is 2. Next, The degree of B is 1, 2, 3. The degree of C is 2. Okay, like this. And then we'll see the degree of these things. We have to call this as a leaf. Okay, I'll tell you. And then what is the degree of this one? So this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 only. Okay. So this J, I, J, K, H, F. There is no child, no. So the degree of that one is 0 only. Okay. So what is the internal node? The node which has at least one child is called as the internal node. The internal node also called as a non-terminal nodes. Okay. The node which has at least one child. Okay, at least one child. Now we can call A as a internal child. Why? Because it has two children. We can call. So B also we can call internal child. Why? Because it has three children. And then C also we can call as a internal node. Okay, E also we can call internal nodes, but not B, I, J, K. Why? Because it doesn't have any internal node. Sorry, child nodes. Okay. So this one. Next, what is the leaf node? What is a leaf node? The node which does not have any child is called as a leaf node. Okay. So a child which does not have any child is called a leaf node. See here, it does not have any children. So we can call this as a leaf nodes. So in this tree data structure, D, I, J, F, K, H, we are calling these are all leaf nodes. Why? Because these nodes does not have any child nodes. So we are calling this as a leaf nodes. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, what is the level? In a tree, each step from the top to bottom is a level of the tree. So what is the level of tree? We'll see. The level counts start with 0 and increments by 1 at the level or step. Okay, see here, this level. This is a tree. So here these are the nodes. These are the edges. Okay. So here what is the level? Each step from top to bottom. So from each step from top to bottom, each step what we have to call level. Okay, level of the tree. So in this how many levels are there? This 0 level, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, total 4 levels are there. Okay. Next, what is the height of the tree? Okay, what is the height of the tree? So the total number of edges that lies on the longest path from any leaf node to a particular node as the height of the node. So here what is the height? So for any node, okay, for any node, okay, for that, okay, for take any node. So what is the height of that node? Means the total number of, okay, the total number of edges, okay, lies on the longest path from the leaf node. Takes it. What is the height of the B? Now what we have to do? We have to find out the height of the B. So from where we have to start? From leaf node. Okay, from leaf node 1, 2. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. So the number of the height of this B is 2. Okay. What is the height of this root node? What is the height of this root node? See, from to reach A, what we have to from we have to leave we have to start. So from A 1, 2, 3. So the height of this root node is 3. Okay, take the C. What is this height? So from the leaf only one leaf. Okay, 1, 2. So this C height is 2. And then take H. So here no leaf node. So the height of this leaf node is 0. Okay, always the height of the leaf node is 0. Okay, leaf node is 0. Okay. Next, what is the depth? So remember, what is the what is the height of the node? Means from the leaf node to the longest path to that particular node. Okay, so here from where we are starting, from the leaf node to that particular node. Okay, the total number of edges. Okay, the total number of edges we have to call the height of the tree. Now we'll see the depth of tree. The total number of edges from root node to a particular node is called the depth of the tree. Okay, here when we are calculating the depth, from where we have to start? From root. When you are calculating the height of the node, from leaf node we have to see. That's all. Okay. The total number of edges from root node to a particular node is called the depth of the node. Okay, see, suppose if I want to calculate the depth of this A, so from where we have to start? This A. So see, to reach A, how many edges it has? Like 1 2, so 2. So the depth of A is 2. So see here, 2h. So from here to the root node, how many edges are there? 1 2. So the depth of h is 2. Okay, this is understand first difference between the depth and height. Height, from starting, sorry, from leaf node we have to start. From depth, from the root node to that particular node we have to calculate. So for height of the leaf node is 0, but here the depth of the root node is not 0. Here which one is 0? Here the depth of the root node is 0. Okay, here the depth. So here this is only root node, so we can't calculate. So the depth of this root node is 0, but the leaf node, the depth is different. So here 1 2 3. Okay, depth of this one is 3. So here also, whenever you are calculating the degree, from the root node we have to start. Whenever you are calculating the height, we have to start from the leaf. Okay, so this one. Next, subtree. So what is a subtree? Okay, in a tree, each child from a node forms a subtree recursively. So from tree, each child from the node, okay, child, each child from a node forms a tree, subtree. Okay, see here, recursively. So here again, this is AB. Sorry, A is having two connections, B and C. So again it is connected with C. See here, internally it is again forming the tree. So this tree we have to call as a subtree. Okay, this is a subtree. Okay, next one. What is a forest? What is a forest? Forest is a set of disjoint trees. Okay, so here, okay, so forest is a set of disjoint trees. So here this are the example for the disjointed trees. Okay, disjoint, like no connection. So this is one tree, this is one tree, there is a no connection. So this is a tree. So this entire thing we have to call as a forest. A forest is a set of disjoint trees. Okay, this is one tree, this is one tree, there is no joint. So this is like a disjoint set of this, like 10 20 trees are there. That full thing we have to, set of trees we have to call as a forest. So this is a basic this is a small introduction to the trees. So in this session, okay, this is a small introduction to the trees. Next session we will see the other thing, what is a binary tree, this and all we'll discuss in a next class. So just in this session, what we'll discuss, what is a tree, okay, what is a tree, and then what are the properties of the tree, and then the which terminology we have to use in the tree data structure. Okay students, is it clear? Okay, so tree is a non-linear structure, and then the properties are there, like some of the properties. If energies are there, if n nodes are there, n minus edges should be there. Then when we have to call as a graph as a tree. So these are the properties of the tree. And then next, terminology. So what is the root, what is the edge, what is the parent, what is the leaf, a leaf node, what is the height, what is the depth, okay, and then what is the degree. So this terminologies in this we study in this session. Next we'll see the next concept in the tree. Okay, thank you students. If you have any doubts, please mention in the please forward in the ed mode. Okay, thank you students.